Hello everyone, welcome back to, what the fuck am I doing? Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're just going to be discussing the differences between Phantom Forces console and PC. I am around rank 50 on PC now, and I think I'm about rank 121ish on, what the hell is this? Can you not? Is that really that much too hard? And I think I'm about rank 121 on console. If you didn't know, I started this YouTube channel on console. I've been playing console basically my entire life until a couple months ago when I got a PC. So then obviously I started playing Phantom Forces on PC. So yeah, I believe I am more than justified, I am more than educated, I guess you could say, to talk about both of the platforms, as I've played them both for a fair amount of time now. Alright, yeah, but anyway, if you disagree with anything I say, either as a console or PC player, please let me know in the comments. Remember, this is only my opinion, try not to get too offended if you disagree. Alright, yeah, let's jump straight into it. The first thing we're going to talk about is Recoil. Recoil on console is... but they changed it. It's not the same as it is on PC. Recoil on console is very easy to control. There is no horizontal recoil really. Certain guns which have extreme amounts of horizontal recoil on PC have small amounts on Phantom Forces console. Horizontal recoil can be fixed a lot easier because there is just simply less of it. For example, the HK416 I know has bloody awful horizontal recoil on Phantom Forces PC, but on Phantom Forces console, it's really not that bad, and it's just fixed with, you know, your normal horizontal recoil attachments. Also, vertical recoil is less severe, and especially camera recoil. Camera recoil in Phantom Forces PC certainly feels like it's a lot worse. That was a dirty wallbang. In general, recoil is just so much easier to control on console. I don't really think that's fair, because on most games, obviously, you have aim assist, you have things like that, but recoil is no different. Decreasing recoil for console players is kind of belittling in a sense, I think, because it's kind of just saying that they're not good enough, and I know it's not because of that, it's because they're using a controller. I think console players should have the same recoil as PC players, because why shouldn't they? From personal experience, when I used to play on console all the time, and I've controlled recoil in every single other game I've played, so why can't I do it in Phantom Forces? It's no different. I am dying so much. Yeah, but moving on to the next point, which is movement. Movement on Phantom Forces console, bearing in mind, high ranks of Phantom Forces console are incredibly skilled at movement. Their movement is insane, and as is their aim. I'm not saying that they are worse in any way, but it is certainly a lot harder. Movements on console, I personally found so much harder to perform, and I very rarely see anyone under rank 70 popping something like a super jump, whereas I was rank 20 when I learned to super jump on PC, and it's so much easier. It's literally just 3 button clicks and you're back on your feet. I think that's more because of input lag, things like that. Obviously input lag on console is a hell of a lot worse than it is on PC. A lot of beginners pick up movement a lot quicker on Phantom Forces PC. All the guides for Phantom Forces movement are created on Phantom Forces PC. Yeah, but in general, movement is a lot harder on Phantom Forces console than it is on Phantom Forces PC. Moving on to the next one. The next one is hitboxes. Hitboxes in Phantom Forces console are the most annoying thing in the entire game, and personally I think it ruins them a little bit. Instead of just being what every single other console game in the world does and add aim assist, they added bloody enlarged hitboxes, which makes no I mean, it does make sense because it tones down players' aim instead of just them kind of relying on aim assist. But also bloody it means that movement is so much harder, because if I was to crouch behind this bin, yeah, when someone was shooting at me, it would be harder for them to shoot me. They would still be able to wallbang me, obviously, but it would still be harder, yeah? So with certain penetration guns, they wouldn't be able to hit me. Whereas on Phantom Forces console, nope, you can just shoot to the side of it, and because hitboxes are so large, you'll still hit them. It's not fair. Like, you will be clearly shooting through a wall sometimes. That was awful ping. You'll clearly be shooting through a wall sometimes, but you won't get a wallbang because it classes it as just a normal kill, because you've shot their hitbox, which is still sticking out, which just is weird. Yeah, but the enlarged hitboxes really annoy me in Phantom Forces console, because it can just sometimes you feel like you die and it's just not fair, and sometimes you feel like you're just getting annihilated over and over again because you're taking cover, but it doesn't count because hitboxes are enlarged. The next point I want to say is just the short one. Chat and vote kicking. You will very rarely get vote kicked in Phantom Forces console, because to vote kick you have to have a keyboard connected, and obviously if you're playing on Xbox, very little players have a keyboard connected. because what's the point? You're playing with a controller. I don't understand why they didn't just incorporate the vote kick system into like a button layout instead. It's super dumb. I've never been vote kicked on Phantom Forces console, and I have used the AA12 on multiple occasions, and I'm rank 121 and have dropped 100 kill games. Therefore, in theory, I should have got vote kicked, because those are kind of the things that people hate in Phantom Forces. Yeah, I haven't. I've got a lot of rage messages, bearing in mind, a lot of rage messages, yeah, of course. But I've never received any kind of vote kick. I've never been vote kicked or anything. And I think what happens as well is what a lot of people do is they'll rage message you, but it won't be too bad. It'll just be like I've rage messaged people myself, to be fair. I said to one guy, BFG buyer, yeah, because he bought the BFG, obviously, and I was expecting to get a response, and I'm guilty of this myself, and I'm pretty sure every single Phantom Forces console player is. But if you rage message someone and they have a go at you, you can just get them chat banned completely from Xbox Live, which is insanely annoying. Getting chat banned, it is so annoying because you can't message or join parties or anything like that. But that is so much worse than just getting like temp banned on Roblox. Like, you actually get full on comp ban no matter what game you're playing. It is sucky. And also, yeah, chat is dead on Phantom Forces console. Literally no one uses chat, which is kind of good because it makes the game feel less toxic, but also kind of bad because I want to see that I'm annoying people. The final point I'm going to talk about in this video is the skill gap. The skill gap on Phantom Forces console to PC is massive. Your average Phantom Forces PC player will be so much better than your average Phantom Forces console player. First off, because the average player is higher rank in Phantom Forces. This guy's a smurf, definitely. This guy's definitely a smurf. First off, because the average rank is higher on Phantom Forces PC, 100%. On Phantom Forces console, there is a group of players called the XPFCL, so basically that's just the Xbox Phantom Forces Competitive League, that's what it stands for. And if there is a rank 100 plus player in your game, there's probably a 90% chance he's in that, which is a group of probably about 100-ish players. So there's really not that many rank 100 pluses on Phantom Forces console. On Phantom Forces PC, there is a fair amount of high ranks, like a fair amount. Like, I think there's 2 rank 300 pluses on Phantom Forces console, like 2, which is the Pro Tegeman, I'm pretty sure, and yeah, he's ranked 300 plus, and Squeaky Clean. I don't think there's any others. Please let me know if there is anyone who plays Phantom Forces console and knows. I think that's it. But whereas on Phantom Forces PC, there's like 40 or something. There's like a lot. Like, all you've got to do is go into the Stylist CEO's Discord and you can find all the high ranks. So yeah, and also like the average rank on Phantom Forces console, I would say, is probably about rank 30. The average rank on Phantom Forces PC is probably about rank 50. Which can be really annoying, because sometimes when I just want to chill like this and make videos, I just get kind of shit on quite repeatedly, which is slightly annoying, but do you know what, it's all part of learning. Oh yeah, bonus thing, in Phantom Forces console, they use so many, like, scummier guns, so much more. Like, you will rarely see the M107, in fairness, which is a bonus, but you will see at least 30 shotguns a game. Like, so many people use shotguns on Phantom Forces console. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know how to end this video. Yeah, but thank you for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, please remember to like and subscribe. Sorry this video has been a bit of a shambles, and sorry the gameplay's been bad. I was actually playing really well. I was dropping like 4 KDs every game before this. But then as soon as I stopped playing, because I can't record with audio, like, in our audio, obviously you'll hear the game audio, but I can't record with it, so I get shitty KDs because I cannot hear when people are coming up near me, and I cannot hear shots, which sucks. But yeah, sorry this video was a bit of a shambles. I hope you found it entertaining anyway. I certainly found it entertaining, and yeah, I will see you in the next one.